Hey everybody, this is Real Spiel Podcast. I'm your host, Roman. This is my co-host here, Abelson.
Yo, yo, yo.
We're a new up-and-coming podcast out of our house here in Louisville, Kentucky, just to keep things nice and sweet for you. We're going to be discussing a lot of different things all the different times, but at first, we're going to start off with some NBA talk for you all. Right now, it's playoff time. It's playoff basketball. A lot of series are either at 2-0 or they're at 1-0 and they're playing tonight, actually. Lakers games tonight, Nuggets games tonight, Bucks games tonight. We're going to give you all a little bit of a recap on our opinions, our thoughts on what we've seen so far in each series and what we think is to come in each series. And, just get our thoughts out there. There will be more guests to come in the future per podcast, but, starting things off, just going to keep it with the host and the co-host here. The brains behind the situation. And so where do you want to start? East or West?
We gotta start in the West, man. The East has just been so boring this whole entire year, bro. It's just been three teams that have been leading the charge. The West is where all the real stuff
Excitement, facts. Yeah,
And we can start with the West.
All right. Who's first team that comes to mind? What series you want to talk about?
The series I'm most intrigued in is Warriors and Sac.
Yeah.
That's the one I've been the most excited about.
Yeah. That's going to be the most critical game 3, I think.
Yeah, especially now that Draymond's suspended, bro.
Facts.
I was leaning towards Warriors because I thought going into game 3, Sacramento had to win one of those 2 road games. Like, I thought all the pressure, weirdly about it, I thought all the pressure was on Sac, even being up 2-0. But now with Draymond out, for that game 3, bro, I think it's gonna be tough for the Warriors to win.
It will be. What's weird about the Warriors is that offensively, like, if you know how to defend Draymond right, he gets taken out of a lot of plays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think in some moment they'll have a lot of moments where we won't even notice Draymond's out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they can run. There's more of a threat. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just in transition, you have a fifth player who can actually, most times not with the other players on the roster, get open for 3 in transition. You know what I'm saying? Versus if he doesn't have the ball in transition, he's not, usually gonna, you know what I'm saying, be that big of a threat.
I'm not really worried about their offense without Draymond.
Offensively, it might even be better.
Yeah, it's more their defense. But
defensively, Sabonis, he was making Sabonis work all night.
All night, bro.
All night he was making Sabonis work. And it got to the point where, like, that by the end of the game, I think Sabonis wasn't taking no bullshit by the end of the game. Like, he was on some dirty shit pulling Draymond's leg. Not necessarily dirty, but, like, he knew what he was doing by doing that. But that was that was a buildup. Like, what had happened throughout that game definitely led up to that moment. Absolutely, he was getting, positively flustered, I guess is what you would call Sabonis that night. But that series, game 3 is critical. If the Warriors lose that series, no one's ever come back from 3-0.
And they're not coming back 3-0 from winning, having to play 2 games on the road.
Yeah, for sure. No,
absolutely not.
No, I mean, before the Draymond thing, like, I was thinking, like, they needed to low-key get one. Like, needed to low-key get one just to not have pressure to win. Now it's like, I don't know. Now it's like you don't want to play young players in game 3. Now game 3 is a critical game because, your bench shrinks a couple players typically in a critical game like that. You're not about to play, even though it's the Warriors and they do, but usually you don't play young players a lot. Those kind of games, and now you don't have Draymond. Kuminga's gonna have to step up that game. But I want to see them. I want to see them Suns play well, or them Kings play well. Like, I think it'd be interesting.
I had a feeling. I knew this was gonna be a tough series. Initially I had like Warriors in 6 or 7, but the Kings were playing. It's not even their offense because I think they had the best offense in NBA history this year.
Up there, yeah.
I think it was
offensive rating, yeah.
But their defenses were shit all year. And, I mean, they've been getting stops when they've needed to. They've been getting the stops when they needed to. Their defense, Davion Mitchell, bro, Curry shot 9 for 21 last game.
Yeah,
he shot 3 for
playing D.
He shot like 3 for.
But they also, did you see what Redick's saying? Like, did you see the Redick? I think it was it First Take today?
Yeah, he was on First Take. Yeah.
He like the refs are on some wishy-washy shit with the off-ball stuff in that series. Like, they're not being consistent off ball.
I didn't really agree with his take that he spilled about like Draymond and shit today.
I was talking about the Curry take. Like,
Oh, I didn't hear.
you can't like Curry's. They're not letting Curry run. Like, they're not even letting him do anything on offense without the ball. Like, they're elite.
The Kings or the refs?
The Kings aren't letting Curry do shit, and the refs aren't calling it. Is what Reddick was saying. Like, you're impeding on a player's movement. You know what I'm saying? Every single possession, basically. Which I know it's playoff ball, but there's a fine line of like, and it's been weird because I've been noticing it, like stuff that I wouldn't call. Like he bumped into Curry kind of hard on that pin down. I wouldn't have called it though. But then like Steph will bump into somebody and they'll call it. Looney got bumped in the back like 2 or 3 times. Once in a critical down one in crunch time moment. Yeah. First quarter though, he hit Sabonis a couple times, not that hard in the back. Sabonis, bumps forward a little bit and they call it. So, but at the same time, that's just basketball.
I'm sure a lot of those calls are going to go the Warriors' way the next 2 games.
Definitely.
That's just that home court.
That home court shit for sure. And the playoffs means something. The fans can make that big of a difference too, low key.
Yeah. Like refs really out there scared to. I don't know if the refs really think about that. Like, are they scared to call?
Not the veteran refs, but the younger ones surely. But the young refs don't get playoff games for real.
Yeah.
Who's next? I keep thinking about that Clippers Suns.
Yeah,
that game 1 was interesting, dude. The Suns proved.
Bro, people were way too quick to say the Suns were just about to fly through this series, bro. All the people I hear listen to, they were like, "Oh, Suns in 4, Suns in 5, it's gonna be over quick." Bro, do you not know this is a Tyronn Lue led team, bro? Like, when is a Tyronn Lue led team ever getting swept
in the first round? Like,
ever getting swept?
That's just never gonna happen.
It doesn't matter what 5 is out there for Tyronn Lue.
He's got Kawhi Leonard.
It's gonna be a tough ass game.
And Kawhi Leonard are not about to get swept. Yeah. But that like Tyronn Lue's defensive schemes, bro, he's making them Suns work, bro. He's making them Suns work. They've got.
I think this is gonna go 6. I think it's gonna go 6, bro. 6 or 7. I think it could go 6 or 7.
I think it definitely could. It takes one Sun to have a bad shooting night, really.
bro. And game 2 last night, bro. The first 2 players off the bench for the Suns were Larry Shamet and Bismack Biyombo.
Why?
Those were the first 2 players off the bench last night.
That's so weird.
Because they don't have anybody else.
That can't. Torrey Craig starts.
Starts. Bro, they don't have. What's his name? Campaign is out.
Johnson and Mikal both gone.
They have no bench, bro.
Yeah, they really don't. Really don't.
Like the only reason they won last night is because every starter was in double figures.
Yeah, and Booker was on fire on top of that.
I just don't see how that's sustainable.
Nah.
Your stars aren't. Craig's not going to score 18 every. I think he had 16 last night.
No, he's not. But at the same time, though,
I don't even trust Chris Paul.
At the same time, though, I don't either.
Every night.
I don't either. You just need Craig to give you a few threes and good D. You need Chris Paul to orchestrate the offense and give you a couple threes, preferably a few. You feel me? You can't. If they play good D, the starters. If Ayton, you feel me? Everybody plays good help side defense. Like the Suns can be a good enough team to not have to have niggas score 35, you know what I'm saying? 38 and 30, you know what I mean? Like, I think that firepower, the firepower you get with KD and Booker, like, those niggas get to their spots, bro. They get to their spots, and there's no one stopping it.
I just think...
Without Paul George...
I just think the more the series goes on, the more the Clippers' depth's going to show, bro.
Yeah, for sure. They'll get more comfortable with each game.
Around game 5 and 6, if it goes that long, like I just think the Suns aren't gonna have enough just men to like compete with the bodies the Clippers have.
Booker and KD played like 44 minutes last game.
Booker played 46. I think KD played 44.
Yeah.
Chris Paul played 38.
Yeah. That's not sustainable. Like, you're not winning the finals if you're doing that in the first round.
And then they're gonna have to combine.
You're doing that in game 2 of the first round.
They're gonna have to combine for 60, 70 points every game.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
I think to win, unless.
But at the same, you're right. I don't know. They've got a great starting 5 though.
Yeah, they probably have the best starting 5
in the West. Yeah,
in the West.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting series. I don't know. That's another one where I guess now, like, if you lose your first game at home, that's tough.
Yeah.
After losing, like, because now you've lost 2 in a row, too. Like, that's you're kind of up against the ropes to it. I mean, you're fully up against the ropes. Nobody wants to go down 3-1.
Yeah.
But
And I think the Clippers bench is only going to play better at home for these next 2 games. So
if the Clippers lose that first game at home and they're down 2-1, like you kind of gotta win. Game 4 is a must win.
yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. That's one of them. Like it'll be interesting. It'll be good basketball, but you can predict what's gonna happen based on the next game. Kind of, I think. I think it's easier too with that kind of series. I don't think any other series in that. Am I tripping, or is there even another series that's Nuggets are gonna get through pretty easily?
Lakers, Memphis.
Oh, duh, I'm tripping. tripping. Not really though. Lakers in 5.
I want to believe it, bro. I want to believe it, but
Lakers in 5.
if John Morant can come,
I'm biased. I'm biased. He was ruled out tonight, so I got to get this posted. I mean, I'm not getting it posted. Maybe I could get it posted before the games actually does start. I could definitely get this part of this posted before the game started. But no Ja tonight. That is a team that can. That doesn't mean a whole lot. I think it does in the playoffs. You lose your best player in the playoffs, it makes the game, that singular game, harder. You know what I mean?
Only if I would be more worried about them if they didn't have Tyus Jones, bro.
True.
Like,
did you know he has like the best turnover to point to turnover ratio in the last like 3
he
years?
could be starting on any other team, like as a point guard.
Yeah.
Like any other team who's
But
best
he's
player
not
is
giving
in the
you
point guard.
30.
He's not giving you 30, but like if he's playing the whole game, like he's giving you 15 points, 8 assists, you know. And he doesn't make any bad plays. Like he's not turning the ball over and he's not taking a bad shot.
True.
So it's just like I think Jaren Jackson's gonna have another game like game 1. So I think tonight's a trap game, bro.
I think if we lose tonight, it is become an interesting series.
I still think the Lakers win tonight. I just think it's gonna be a lot more competitive than I don't think Lakers are just gonna roll their way.
Bro, if we win tonight though, I don't see it going to 6.
Yeah. I don't think, yeah.
That's just all I'm saying. Like, if we win tonight, I mean, I guess Ja does come back, probably. You know, well, maybe. Nah, he'll come back. He'll definitely be back for game 3. But, I don't know. We go up 2-0 and then go back to L.A. That's just, we're sitting pretty. We're sitting pretty. I don't think them Timberwolves are going to win a game. Who sweeps? Nuggets? That's tough.
I think
let's
Nuggets,
we'll discuss that at the end actually, because we need to discuss every team first. Is that it in the West?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. In the East, who do you think of first? Most, best series at this round.
I like the Knicks Cavs series.
That's a good. I think it's a good series. It should be.
I think that's the most even series in this whole first round matchup.
Yeah, they have good matchups for sure. I think I don't think it should be.
You think the Cavs should be?
I think on paper, maybe I'm tweaking. I just don't think the Knicks defensively.
I just don't think
and the Cavs aren't the greatest defensively for what they have defensively. Like for how good Mobley and Jared Allen are defensively, the Cavs defensively as a team are not the best.
That's where it stops though. Like that's where every other position.
Yeah, like Okoro ain't crazy good. He don't play enough to be a great defender.
Motherfuckers had Chetty Osman.
Yeah, like he's
guarding.
LeVert can't really defend.
Guarding. What's his name?
D. Mitch played good D last game though. D. Mitch played good D. He, you feel me? He has games where he's just high energy. You know what I'm saying? And when he wants to, he can go deflect passes and get steals and shit. You know, he just has to do it. But that's a great series for sure. I like the Cavs.
I like the Knicks. I'm sorry. I like the Knicks.
I like the Cavs. I'm biased. He should be biased. You see what we're wearing. Nigga don't want D. Mitch. Don't want to see D. Mitch.
I don't like Mitchell for some reason, bro. I don't know what it is about him. I don't like that Louisville connection ain't there for me no more. Like I just don't fuck with him anymore.
Whatever, bro.
I don't know why.
That's still my guy.
I don't know.
I still fuck. I mean, I don't fuck with him like abnormally heavy as an NBA player just because he went to U of L.
Bro, that's the weird thing about it because I used to fuck with him. Something about him being on the Jazz. I don't know, bro. I just stopped messing with him.
You did hate that Jazz team. That Jazz team of the last 3 years that niggas kept saying was going to do something
Bro,
every year.
Every
and
year
never did.
they got the number 1 seed, 2 seed. Motherfuckers lost in the first, second round every year, bro.
Yeah.
I think that's why.
But that wasn't on him. That nigga was hooping. He was the only one doing something. I don't know. I like that he puts on for Louisville still.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
That's what, like, you feel me? Like Montrez, there's other niggas, even Terry Rozier. Like,
You're not liking it was only on the
they
basketball.
rep U of L still when tweeted at. You know what I'm saying? But
I fuck with him as a person. It's just strictly on the basketball court. For some reason, I don't
type.
follow him no more.
I mean, yeah, I don't even. He's pigeon toed. I don't like that. It's weird to me when niggas is hella athletic and pigeon toed. Like when he dunks, it's just so odd looking. And when he's walking up the court just dribbling, his feet like.
Bro, it's the same thing like Jaylen Brown, I think. I don't know if he's just pigeon toed or he just runs weird.
Jaylen Brown's like bow legged.
Like the way he runs like.
He prances. Yeah, that's a good series. I hate Julius Randle though.
I fuck with him.
That's the only reason. I think that nigga's gonna cost them. I think that nigga's just too much of an idiot or something. Like, I like the dog, like, but it's weird because he's not like, I don't hate him like I hate like other NBA players I dislike. It's usually because of like the personality mixed with the play style. You know what I'm saying? His is I don't have that. I love the way he thinks he's playing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What he's trying to do, but there's some of the way he thinks he does and the way he looks when he's doing it, like them fade away mid range.
His threes never look like they're going in.
I hate when a nigga shoots and it don't feel like it's going in. Like, that's why I like the players I like there are certain players like KD, Kawhi, like watching them score, it always looks like it's going in. That nigga Randall, it never looks like it's going in. I'm not trying to put him in the same sentence as those niggas, but that fadeaway mid-range off-shoulder shit, nigga, he'll fade right with his left hand off some old bullshit. Like, it's just I hate that shit so much.
Oh, man.
Brunson does it too, but he knocks it down. His fadeaway's not.
Brunson's post game is crazy.
It's crazy. It's that young.
Bro's like 6 foot.
Not young, small, or you feel me, strong center of gravity type. Saying young, but yeah, he is only like 6'1".
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, that series could go either way. I like the Cavs. I just think they got the best player in the series, and I think in the first round, typically, especially in a 4 or 5 matchup like that, typically the best player in the series is going to advance.
Yeah, for sure.
But at the same time, you never know, because didn't they split the series in the regular season?
Now.
No, in the regular season.
The Knicks beat them 3-1 in the regular season.
Oh,
the series is 1-1, but
yeah. Well, what's another? The Bucks
Heat.
I think Game 1 was a fluke.
Oh yeah, Game 1 was
fluke. I'm a hater. I don't actually really hate anybody that much on the Heat. I don't like Jimmy Butler, and I actually hated Tyler Hero as a Kentucky player, but now he's one of the few Kentucky players in the league I like.
Game 1 was for sure a fluke. Even if Giannis, because Game 2's tonight. Giannis was a game time. I think Giannis might be playing.
He's playing.
Even if he wasn't playing,
it's Giannis.
Even if he wasn't playing, I would still like the Heat.
Unless that nigga can't walk, he's playing.
Yeah, I would still like the Bucks even if Giannis wasn't playing.
Yeah, tonight. I think I'd like him tonight to win without Giannis. The series could go longer than it should if Giannis didn't play at all. But yeah, them Celtics.
Yeah, that's gonna be a sweep.
Sweep.
Yeah. I mean, the Hawks it was like 9 minutes left. It was like an 8-point game. Celtics were up 8, and then I looked at the score with like 2 minutes left. They were up by like 20.
Hawks are the type of team that can crumble a game so easily. Like crumble a comeback. They'll be down 15, come back down 6, and now they're down 12 again. The game's over.
Game 1 went from like 9 points to literally 30 points. And like what felt like 5 minutes.
It's because that nigga Trae Young's balding and ugly. But what is it with them Hawks for real? I thought they would be better. They would be better. They got a better defensive player and a player to relieve stress off Trae. Like,
they should be.
They need that nigga Kevin Huerter is what it is.
Yeah, they could.
They shouldn't have let him walk. He walked, right? Or not walked, but I think Kings gave him more money or something.
I think so, yeah.
No, they didn't trade for because they traded for Sabonis. Yeah, signed Hoarder. Who else? Who else in the East?
There's one more series. or Philly and
Philly,
Nets. Philly and Nets.
That's, I mean, the best team in the best two players are on one team. They should never lose the series.
I think that's going to be a gentleman's sweep. I think the Nets, I don't even think they can pull out one game. I think all the losses are going to be close, though. Like,
I mean, what was game one?
game one.
They got busted? Yeah, game one they got busted.
Yeah, game two, they kept it close.
And then until the end, then they just kind of let them pull away at the end.
I think Philly's going to sweep them, but all the games are going to be relatively easy.
Nets had a chance every game type shit.
I think the Nets are going to have a chance until late every single game.
Yeah, I like that. I like that Nets team.
Yeah, they're going to.
That's a team that's like, you know, and I've been overthinking them purposely a lot since the trade just because I'm like, damn, that's the type of team you got to look out for in the next couple of years. But not really, though. Unless they like, they're so full, you know, they'd have to trade a couple pieces. Like, you need to get rid of a Dinwiddie, Cam Thomas.
Yeah.
You feel me? You got Mikal Johnson and Claxton need to be paired up with, like, I don't know what. Like, I don't even know what. Like,
yes,
I don't want to say another star, but, like, imagine DeJounte Murray. Like, a DeJounte Murray instead of Dinwiddie and Cam Thomas and Royce O'Neal, even though Royce O'Neal is looking their best, like, one of their best defenders.
I think Mikal can be the best player on that team if you have a strong two. Like a solid two. That's not. I think Mikal another player could be like Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Not on that.
You don't
level.
think Cam Johnson's that?
I don't think so.
He is more of a catch and shoot corner type of pump fake, go to the lane, get an and one.
Like he would be like he's like Cam Johnson would be a great three, but I don't think he could ever feel that solidified second player.
You're right, but I just think if you added like a Ricky Rubio type of player and kept everybody, like if you had Rubio and then basically surrounded by a bunch of defenders.
Yeah.
Mikal, Cam, Finney-Smith, Royce O'Neal, like that team. Yeah. If you just someone to orchestrate, like I don't even know. I don't have a good example. I want to say Trae Young, like somebody who could be hidden on D. You know, you could have a guard who can't defend on that team. You know, I almost want to say like D'Lo coming back. You know, like that could be a nice little, just somebody who can score and facilitate and space the floor.
Yeah.
But needs to be a bigger, like, you know, a little more star power, I guess. I don't know. They're in Brooklyn. They'll attract it, I guess. Yeah. But, yeah, that's a gentleman's sweep probably. Even though them 76ers are so liable to choke.
For sure, bro. That's why I think the Nets will get one game.
Yeah, they might choke a game.
Bro, Sixers in the playoffs, I don't get it, bro.
Fuck a Doc Rivers. He doesn't know. I mean, I can't say he doesn't know what he's doing, but at this point, dude, he just is. He's stuck in some old ways. Like he'll call a timeout 45 seconds into the third quarter, dude. Like it will be 3 total possessions, and the other team will have only scored on 1. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and y'all only 1 turnover. Like nothing that bad even happened. Like,
yeah, facts.
He's just a fucking. I could imagine being a 76ers fan. Like I hate him watching him just as a basketball fan.
They hate. Bro, I'm pretty sure. Game 2 or I think it was game 2. They missed like 3 straight shots in a row, and the Sixers fans started booing. Like literally, bro, it was the craziest thing. Like they were winning, they went down like consecutive possessions and just didn't score. They started booing, bro. I'm pretty sure they started booing.
That's insane. I like that. Them Philly fans different.
Crazy, bro.
Them Philly fans truly different. The NFL fans aren't like that, are they?
Oh, yeah.
They are?
Yeah.
I just don't know.
The NFL fans are crazy.
I know, like, the fans on game day on the street in Philly are, like, nut jobs. Yeah. But, like, I didn't know if to, like, I don't know what other example there would be.
That's just Philly, bro. Philly, like, if you're good, they'll root for you. If you're bad, bro, they'll let you know, bro. They don't give a fuck.
I like that. I wonder why. Like, what makes them so much more like that than other cities?
I think it's just because it's like a tough, hard.
Like Detroit city. Should be like that. Them niggas all suck across the board.
Yeah,
across the board. Name it. NFL, NBA, MLB, all week.
The Lions are getting there.
They're actually not. Them Lions, they made some moves. Them Lions got a little bit more serious this year.
Yeah.
Up until this year, and then next year they'll probably be even better, I think.
So, who do you like to win all the series?
76ers, Bucks, Cavs. I like the 76ers, Bucks, Cavs. Who am I not thinking of?
Celtics.
Oh yeah, Celtics pretty easily.
Yeah, I think that I have the same. I think the Cavs. I think the Cavs are going to eventually pull through.
I mean, no team, neither. There's not a lot of playoff experience on either side. Like Brunson has just last year.
Yeah.
And then maybe the year before, but not even as a bigger role, I don't think at all.
And Randall has that 1 year where he led his own team.
Like, Donovan Mitchell's been to the second round the last 2 years.
Yeah, I think the Cavs pulled through. I just think I wouldn't be surprised if the Knicks won either, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. But I think the best player and the better two defenders come out. So, yeah. In the West, I'm going Lakers, Nuggets, Suns, and I got 20 on the Warriors series, so I'm going Warriors. I mean, at this point, I don't like at this very current moment, if you force me to bet on it, I would have to bet on the Kings. You know, even though I'm a degenerate and I would love the Warriors odds because it's probably plus at this point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I don't know. Warriors win game 3. I think they lock back in. Everything's straight. I think, you feel me, they're still adjusting to Wiggins back. You know, Wiggins finally low-key truly came out his own last game. Yeah. I think they're not. I think Steph gets more calls. I think it's a different game. I think they got a fifth person who can score the ball on offense. And if that fifth person most of the minutes is Kuminga, I think on defense, you're all right. Steph covers his assist. You know, you just don't have Draymond in the high post not looking at the rim every time he has the ball. You know, you have Kuminga who's probably going to slash and get a foul. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And then Kuminga defensively, now IQ-wise, no one on that Warriors team, like, no Iguodala right now, too, hurts them. No Iguodala, and people might say I sound crazy right now, but no Iguodala for a Warriors team with no Draymond, that hurts.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you don't have that big. Like, Looney's going to play probably big minutes, and Kuminga's going to have to have minutes at the 5. Draymond has minutes at the 5. Yeah. So, Moses Moody, he had a couple of good plays. He might get more minutes, too. But Poole got to step up.
For sure.
Poole got to step up. Clay needs to shut up. Clay needs to really shut up. And
he's been talking a lot,
bro.
Lately,
I used to be the biggest Clay lover. Like,
bro, he's been getting way too cocky, bro. I don't know, if it's cocky,
and
but
I didn't mind it against the Grizzlies, but he's doing it to anybody now.
Yeah,
doing it to anybody now. I don't get that. Like, you better shut up. Like,
I've been peeping that too, bro.
Like, he got his shit stuffed one play, and then the next play down, stuffed De'Aaron's shit, but got the foul called on him. He was like, no. And, like, it was a clean block. Like, it was just like he be cussing after every single defensive play that doesn't go his way. Like, every foul call on him, he thinks was good D. Yeah. And I just don't like that shit out of Clay. I think he's even a better shooter than before, though. He just doesn't. He lost.
He led the league in made 3-pointers.
Yeah, he made the most this season. He lost, like, that very last second, should I shoot this, should I not shoot this, I think.
Now he just shoots it.
He just doesn't even give a fuck now. Like, he thinks we're going to get it back, and you are. You know what I'm saying? It's basketball. There's so many more possessions nowadays than ever before. Like, 1-3 miss is not hurting you, you know what I'm saying, in the first 3 quarters of the game. Yeah. Even until, like, the last 5 minutes, it's not really. But, yeah, I go Warriors. What now? Okay, you pretty much picked the same thing for everything, right? Except your difference would be
I got Nuggets.
You got Sac?
I got Sac. I got Suns.
I don't think there's any unexpected. I don't think we're gonna see anything unexpected.
I got Lakers too. Yeah.
Like, unless you call a game 7 unexpected, but I think even if any series goes to 7, the expected team wins.
I got Suns, but.
That Clippers, that would be an unexpected.
I think Clippers have a chance. I think Clippers have a real chance to win that series.
I don't know, bro. I think they have no, they don't. They have a real chance to win every game in that series, but at the end of the day, I don't think they have enough. You have just Kawhi, but then again, you don't have anybody to guard Kawhi. No one.
I mean, if Westbrook even gives you half what he gave you last night,
that's making up for not having Paul George.
Yeah.
Really, like for what Westbrook was typically going to give you.
His defense has been tenacious. Like he's been.
You're right. He has. He had like three steals, two blocks.
KD's jump shot
twice in a row. Nigga, I had him on a same game parlay. His shit was at 1.5 blocks and steals. Nigga covered it in one possession.
Oh yeah.
Covered it in one play. But yeah. We just hit the 30-minute mark. That's it. That's us. This is gonna be Real Spiel Podcast. It'll be, a little bit of a different setup next time, maybe. Might sometimes just be only us. Sometimes it'll be we've got a buddy named Flynn, a buddy named Mason who might be joining us, and then sometimes it might just be me by myself. I'll be talking about the best club in the world, occasionally. I'll be talking about the best team in the world and the best league in the world, obviously. And occasionally we will be talking about some football as well. NFL. I don't really like college sports at all. So I'm not even going to say college football. I hate it. I hate it. But
college football.
Once things get up and running, it's the worst.
It's goated.
It's the absolute worst.
I don't like college basketball, but college football.
He says it's the best.
Bro.
Like, no.
I like watching college football more than I like the NFL, but I like watching a college football game more than the NFL game. But as a league, I like the NFL more. But
me personally, I like watching the best.
Ain't nothing better than a
3 and out.
Just the vibes. Just the vibes.
3 and out.
Just the vibes of a college Saturday football day compared to the NFL.
I feel
Saturday,
that. I feel that
Sunday.
when I'm going and I'm off work and I'm drinking. You feel me? That's fun for sure. But 2 random ass schools across the country that I don't know, and maybe no one on the team's going to the NFL. Probably not.
I get it.
And I don't know. The score is going to be 55-57. Like they're either not. It's either like I don't know. They either don't play D at all or like they can't score at all. Like
I'm biased though. Like it was literally NBA and then college football. Like those are the first 2 sports I started watching. Like
time. Yeah.
I've been watching college football since the BCS.
Started watching NBA. I remember the first game I ever watched and where I was at and everything. It was a Spurs Lakers game.
Time.
I think it was playoff time. I can't really remember that, but I was really young. It had to have been like 07, 08. So I was like, 9 or 10. But yeah, that's gonna be it. You think we did well?
For sure.
I think we did well. I think it'll be smooth. It'll be a little bit more banterish at times. We're just trying to get this off our belts and out there, for sure. And just learn the ropes to this new sports casting. But Real Spiel, everybody. Real Spiel Podcast.
Peace.
Later.